Hola, 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 ¿y cómo están? Hello, 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 and how are you? Hola, estudiantes. Soy profesora Thomas.
Soy profesora Shatock y bienvenidos a la clase de español.
Daniel, ¿cuál es el tema de la clase de hoy?
Hoy vamos a aprender los saludos.
Los saludos are greetings.
Today we will be learning to greet friends and others at different times of the day, morning, afternoon, and night, all in Spanish.
We will also be learning how to say goodbye in Spanish and how to use the formal types of greetings. ¿Están listos?
Sí, vamos.
Daniel, why should we be polite?
Excellent question. Muchachos, why should we be polite? We learn good manners. We develop our self-esteem to become more confident about ourselves.
We learn how to socialize well and we feel good about ourselves. Daniel, what are some ways we can show our politeness?
Excellent question. Boys and girls, what are some ways you can show your politeness? By learning and using the different types of greetings. For example, hello,
Good morning,
good afternoon,
good evening,
and good night.
vamos a cantar.
Now, muchachos, you are going to watch and listen to a video. You will listen for the Spanish greetings for good morning,
Good afternoon and
And
good
good night.
night.
Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, gracias. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, gracias. Buenos días, buenas noches, buenas noches. Cada día va muy bien, del sol hasta la luna. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, gracias. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, gracias. For more fun videos and music, please subscribe to
Ok,
me.
muchachos, vamos a escuchar otra vez.
And remember to listen for the Spanish greetings for good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, gracias. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, gracias. Buenos días, buenas noches. Cada día va muy bien, del sol hasta la more fun videos and music, please subscribe to Music
Okay, muchachos. Now, what do we say to greet each other in the morning?
Buenos días.
Muy bien. Buenos días.
Do you remember how we greet each other in the afternoon?
Buenas tardes.
Excelente.
Buenas tardes.
What about how we say good night?
Buenas noches.
Muy bien.
Buenas noches. Good night. And now, boys and girls, during the COVID-19 pandemic, we greet each other by touching elbows, waving our hands, or by bowing.
Vamos a repetir los saludos. Hola. De nuevo. Hola. Hola.
Buenos días. Otra vez. Buenos días. Repitan.
Buenos días. Buenas tardes. De nuevo. Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes.
Buenas noches. Repitan.
Buenas noches.
Otra vez.
Buenas noches. Vamos a leer el diálogo.
Muchachos, we need you to listen and pay close attention to how Dora and Elmo greet each other.
Hola, buenos días.
Hola, buenos días.
Me llamo Dora. ¿Y tú?
Me llamo Elmo.
Adiós.
Adiós.
How do Dora and Elmo say hello to each other? Dicen hola. Dicen hola.
How do Elmo and Dora say good morning to each other? Dicen buenos días. Dicen buenos días.
How do they say goodbye to each other? Elmo y Dora dicen adiós. Adiós.
Now, muchachos, we can greet each other formally or informally. So, our friends, how can we greet our friends or family members? We can say hola.
Hola.
But what about persons who are not our friends or family members, adults we do not know?
Buenos días.
That's right, we can say
Buenos días. Now say hello to your friends. Hola. How can you greet these persons in the morning? Your classmates? Hola. Hola.
Your principal, your teachers. Remember, you can say
Buenos días. Vamos a practicar. So students, we're going to be looking at these pictures and you're going to be telling the greetings that we would use for the different times of the day.
Look carefully at this picture. What would you say in Spanish?
Buenas noches.
Buen trabajo.
What about this picture? What would you say in Spanish? Buenos días.
What about good afternoon? You can say buenas tardes, buen trabajo.
And for this one, what would you say in Spanish? Hola. Hola.
Vamos a practicar más. So we're going to practice some more, muchachos. Say the greeting that matches each picture. Let's go.
What about this time of the day? Which greeting in Spanish would you say?
Buenos días.
Excelente. Buenos días. And for this one, boys and girls, muchachos, which greeting in Spanish would you say? Did you say buenas noches? Excelente. Buenas noches.
And look at this picture, muchachos. What Spanish greeting could you say at this time of the day? Did you say buenas tardes? Muy buen trabajo. Buenas tardes.
Vamos a practicar más. So now, boys and girls, I want you, muchachos, to match these greetings.
Look very closely, look carefully at the Spanish words for the greetings and see if you can find the English meanings. Or look at the English and try to find the Spanish meanings.
Excelente. Vamos a revisar. Buenos días.
Hola, hello.
Buenas noches. Good night.
Buenas tardes, good afternoon or good evening. Excelente, muchachos. Perfecto. Now, muchachos, you are going to say the greeting that matches each picture. Look closely, look carefully at the picture. Look at the time of day. What Spanish greeting would you use?
Buenas noches. Excelente.
Here's another one for you, muchachos. What greeting would you use in Spanish?
Buenas tardes. Excelente. Buenas tardes.
And how about this picture, this time of the day? How would you greet someone in Spanish? What would you say?
Buenos días.
Perfecto. Buenos días.
And for this one, muchachos, which greeting would you say?
Look carefully. Do we see the hand waving?
What are you going to say in Spanish? Hola.
Hola. Correcto.
Daniel, ¿cuál es la tarea de hoy?
La tarea de hoy, para la tarea de hoy, you are going to draw a picture of you going to your bed at night. Write the Spanish greeting you would say when you are going to your bed.
Or Draw yourself having breakfast. Write what you would say when a member of your family enters the room.
Okay, muchachos. Now, remember, hola, hola, hola. Greeting, we can say hello. And who remembers how we would say good morning in Spanish?
Buenos dias.
Muy bien, buenos dias. What about good afternoon? Think carefully, think carefully. How would you say good afternoon in Spanish?
Did you say buenas tardes? Excelente.
Muy, muy bien. Buenas tardes. What about how can you say good night?
Think about it, students. What did we say? If you said buenas noches, excelente.
And how would you say, let's see if they can figure this one out.
Yes.
Good evening.
Yes. For good evening, what do you say in Spanish?
Did you say buenas tardes?
Perfecto.
Perfecto. Muy, muy buen trabajo. Perfecto. Now, boys and girls, muchachos, you are going to watch the video and listen once again.
Yes.
Remember, you are listening for the Spanish greetings for good morning, good afternoon,
And good night. And remember, boys and girls, to practice your Spanish. Use your Spanish daily. Greet your friends, your family members, or anyone that you see. Show them that you're learning Spanish, so use your Spanish. Yes, I want you to practice your Spanish.
Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, gracias. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, gracias. Buenos días, buenas noches, buenas noches. Cada día va muy bien, del sol hasta la luna. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, gracias. 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 Buenos días, buenas noches, buenas noches. Cada día va muy bien, del sol hasta la luna. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, gracias. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, gracias.
Until next time, muchachos.
For more
Until next time, muchachos. Adios.